戦場へ向かいましょう。機体の整備はバッチリです。皆さん頑張ってくださいね。作戦スタートです。
Hello everyone, this is Ninja_Guy_12 here, bringing you the Juaggu. The color that I have going on for it isn't really that special. I just kind of brightened up the original colors a bit, and they look quite nice. Just got rid of the specular, the highlight, and the weathering, so it looks a lot nicer than the standard stock colors. But if you guys have any questions about, the actual colors, you guys can let me know in the description, or in the, not description, but the comment section down below, along with any GB02 requests, which you can also make on either the comments down below or in my Discord server, which the link to join that is in the description down below. So before I go into anything else, I do want to mention I'm playing with Buddy, who is in the Gameplay 5 PST, and I'm also playing with Spud, who is in the Marasai. So the Juaggu is a 350 point support at level 1 to go up to level 4 at 500, and that is what I'm using right now. And I don't do too terrible. Could have been a lot better though, to be honest. See, here's the Gameplay beta. Can't do shit about it, unfortunately. And basically, this thing is a really dumb support, and by dumb I mean you can do lots of damage if you are able to, but most of the time you're probably just going to die with this thing, because there's not a lot you can do with this, to be honest, because you don't really have much weapons considering you are just an elephant. But I'll get on the design of that in a little bit. So the Juaggu has these kind of hand missiles, I guess is what you would call them. There's 12 shots, and they do pretty good damage, and considering a lot of things starting at this cost would have a high beam defense, this will do quite a bit of damage, which is nice. You also have your own specific kind of punch, which isn't too special. Same thing with counter animation, it's kind of boring. And then the only other weapon this thing has is the quote-unquote 4 megaparticle cannons in the chest, though I kind of wish you also had the option of the 4 beam guns that we saw in Gun Unicorn. But unfortunately that isn't the case. So this really, the thing I don't really like about this is, or just the suit in general, is the one skill that it has. It is the, if you just noticed, my head broke, and that is what the skill is. Basically, whatever damage you would normally take is just directed to the head instead. So, like, you'll be breaking your head a lot more often than you would your legs on this suit. Which, I mean, as nice as that is, I would rather actually, keep my or just normal attack, because whenever your head breaks, you lose attack, which means you'll be doing less damage overall, which is quite sad and unfortunate. But, other than that, there isn't much to really complain that much about the Juaggu. I mean, it also has a really, really kind of weird skill where, you can, as long as you're, like, standing still or crouched, you'll also gain increased damage to your weapons for some reason. Which I guess they had to give it something to make it do more damage, which I guess is fine. Yeah, I'm just kind of running out of things to say, because this thing doesn't have many other, like, ways you would play this suit, unfortunately. It's sad. Because I do kind of like this thing, for how dumb it looks. So, that's just kind of my take on it. But, I guess we kind of move on to the design of the Juaggu now, and I do like it quite a bit. It is a kind of cool design. I mean, even if it just looks like an elephant with that big-ass trunk that it has and big head and the awkward limb proportions, it looks great. And meanwhile, my Doge keeps deciding whether or not she wants to enter or leave my goddamn room. Is the main issue I'm having. I'm sorry about that, guys, but that's just my Doge. She just loves leaving and exiting my room all the time, especially at night, which makes it really hard for me to actually make these commentaries, because my Doge will be coming in and out of the room. It makes it harder for me to actually get these recordings for you guys, because I don't want other people in my house to fucking yell at me. So, I did get a match, or not a match, but I did get the Dryzen, level 2, so it's unfortunately 600 cost, but I did get, a chance to actually properly use it. Yeah, I gotta say, I love the Dryzen. It looks, I mean, it's a good suit, and, once I get better with it, I'm gonna enjoy it even more. So, right now, I'll leave my thoughts on that, later, but that's probably gonna be a special commentary. But basically, by the time you see this, like, that video would already be up. So, not much to really talk about. And I guess, now I just kind of want to talk about something that is a bit interesting. So, this machine, the Juaggu, was originally meant to be a part of the attack on Jaburo during the 1-year war. However, none of them actually saw, well, technically none of them saw combat during the 1-year war because, you know, bastard charges decided to attack Jaburo sooner and not wait for these amazing machines to come in. Because in Unicorn, we just saw how kind of broken these things are by basically, almost ignoring damage from beam sabers. It basically took 2 Gym 2s and 1 Gym 3 to basically, it took at least 1 Nemo, 2 Gym 2s, and a Gym 3 to finally take a 1 Juaggu down. Which is kind of sad if you really think about it. It took almost 4 mobile suits to take down this one beefy boy. Which would have been quite impressive if it was in the attack on Jaburo. But it wasn't, which is sad. Because basically, if they did saw combat, then probably Zeon would have probably most likely captured, Jaburo. Because, well, I mean, Amuro could probably wouldn't be able to do much against, like, multiple Juaggus, which basically soak up damage like it's nothing. And that is quite interesting that such an old mobile suit can handle itself against, much better machines, I guess, in a way. Obviously, Gym 2 is a really shit mobile suit in the anime, so not counting that, but being able to hold its own against the Nemos and, a Gym 3 for a little bit is quite impressive for a technically 1-year war mobile suit. I'm sure it's been upgraded by the time we saw in Unicorn, but I guess in terms of the kind of look and all that, it's not much different. I guess like really the only difference between the original and the Unicorn version is that the Unicorn version had the beam guns instead of these 4 megaparticle cannons. So kind of wonder if we'll get a version that does have the beam guns. Probably not, but it'd be nice to see if we do actually get those beam guns. But otherwise, that is my match in the Juaggu. I hope you guys enjoy this video and commentary, and I will see you guys later.
今回の戦闘報酬です。